Over 60 years of making history in Galician agriculture. The story of Coren is a story of success in Galician agriculture. It's a story of hard work and dedication that has led us to become leaders in our sector. When we started, no one could have imagined we'd come this far. But together, we've made history in Galicia. The origins of Coren trace back to the mid-1950s, when Americans began promoting market-oriented poultry farming across Europe. In Spain, they reached out to the managers of the provincial Uteco cooperatives. In 1959, Eulogio Gómez Franqueira, a school teacher living in Castrelo de Miño, was appointed manager of Uteco Ourense. It was then that the Americans presented him with their plan to establish 20 farms, each with 5,000 chicks. In the early 1960s, Galicia was characterized by extreme rural poverty and emigration. Despite this, Eulogio Gómez Franqueira believed that making a dignified living from the land was possible, and so he set the Americans' poultry farm project in motion. In 1962, the first cooperative of 20 members was founded under an agreement with the American company Swift, which supplied day-old chicks and feed. However, 3 years later, the Uteco members chose to part ways with the Americans and chart their own course. To make this happen, they needed their own infrastructure, leading to the establishment of the poultry slaughterhouse in Santa Cruz de Arrabaldo and the feed factory in O21. Meanwhile, they continued to receive day-old chicks from the American hatchery in Sarria, Lugo. The initiative was a success, and soon new farms and industries emerged. In 1970, Coren completed the poultry cycle by building its first hatchery in Taboadela. It also established an egg production cooperative, which launched the grading plant in 1975. To further expand its animal feed production capabilities, the first feed factory was constructed in the San Cibrao das Viñas Industrial Park in 1978. The cooperative also expanded into the pork market, and in 1979 it acquired Frigo Louro, the Industrias Frigoríficas del Louro plant in O Porriño. Eulogio Gómez Franqueira led the cooperative until 1984, but the transition had already been set in motion. The group's general management passed to his son, Manuel Gómez Franqueira Álvarez. From a young age, Manuel Gómez Franqueira had accompanied his father to meetings at what was then Uteco. Fresh out of the Faculty of Engineering, he established his own rabbit farm and cold storage slaughterhouse, along with a fruit and vegetable processing plant, which became the largest of its kind in Spain at the time. At Coren, Manuel Gómez Franqueira worked his way up from the ground floor, gaining knowledge of various areas of the business: poultry production, commercial management, industrial coordination, industrial management, and deputy general management, before being appointed general manager of Coren at the 1986 assembly. His first major challenge was adapting the cooperative to the European Community environment, following Spain's recent accession, which required a shift in mindset and the development of new projects. The future depends on unity and everyone's commitment. These were difficult years. At the time, Coren was Spain's leading egg producer, but entry into the common market rendered this activity uncompetitive. Challenges like salmonella and avian flu emerged, while egg consumption plummeted from 400 to 150 per person per year. Additionally, many of the farms established in Coren's early years were grappling with succession issues. a strategic shift was necessary. This led to the creation of the first groups, such as Aponte, formed by 50 members with a total of 400,000 laying hens. Additionally, the Cooperative of Galician Farmers and Livestock Breeders was established to expand across the region. In the mid-1980s, the second feed factory in the industrial park was also constructed. The first rotisserie chicken outlets emerged during this time, which would eventually evolve into Coren Grill, the group's prepared foods chain. The strategic shift to gear the cooperative towards market demands and diversify its business took shape in the 1990s with the consolidation of the groups. Alongside Aponte, other groups such as Aladeira, Apiuca, Ashironda, Vilela, Moreiras, Gulfar, Covelas and Alta Pedra were formed, enabling Coren to reach a production scale not seen in other European countries. This strategy was crucial in securing Coren's future, as it focused on producing goods that met market demands and allowed the cooperative to compete in the European market. During this period, the Cooperative of Cooperative structure was consolidated, while a network of industries was developed to provide the full range of services the group required from start to finish. In these years, Coren expanded throughout Galicia. New cooperatives were formed, such as the Calf Cooperative, and the group acquired the former Frixa plant in Lugo, now known as Nova Frixa, home to the beef processing centre and ham curing facilities. Similarly, the Frigo Loro pork processing centre expanded to cover 80,000 square meters, equipped with the latest technology to meet the demands of both national and international markets, particularly in Asia. The accumulated investment in this facility exceeded 150 million euros. In 1997, the Chick Hatching Technology Centre was inaugurated, attended by the then President of the Regional Government of Galicia, Manuel Fraga. A year later, Prince Felipe, now King Felipe VI, visited the facility. At the turn of the 21st century, Coren began developing new product lines that set it apart from its competitors, including free-range production, an area where the cooperative continues to lead to this day, and organic products. Simultaneously, it introduced new offerings, such as turkey. To bolster its position in the nutrition sector, Coren integrated the Bretonia feed factory and built the Bonche animal nutrition plant in Lugo, equipped with cutting-edge technology. This facility became a global leader in livestock nutrition, processing over 40 different raw materials. The plant was inaugurated in 2003, again by Manuel Fraga. Facing the challenges of a newly globalized environment, Coren embarked on its most significant project in 2004, the construction of the Santa Cruz de Arrabaldo Poultry Processing Centre. Inaugurated in 2006 by King Juan Carlos and Queen Sofia, the complex has been pivotal in establishing Coren as a leader in poultry distribution. This 150,000 square meter facility, with an investment of 450 million euros, is a model of technology and food safety within the European Union. It has allowed Coren to meet market demands and tailor its offerings to individual customers, producing over 1,700 product lines. It was also in the early 21st century that Coren made its major leap into international markets. Today, the Coren Group has made traceability and innovation central to its identity, developing an R&D team of over 60 people. In business, competitive advantage comes from constant innovation, being quicker than your competitors at innovating. This dedication to R&D led to the launch of the Selector range of chestnut-fed pork in 2012, one of its most successful product lines. In 2013, Coren inaugurated its ham curing facilities in Lugo, a state-of-the-art facility with the capacity for 700,000 pieces. One of the most significant milestones in Coren's history came in Christmas 2013, when the company delivered a poulade from the convent of Allariz to Pope Francis at the Vatican. In recent years, Coren has continued to expand across all its sectors, with the creation of modern facilities such as the Theranova Genetic Selection Center, the Friol Poultry Reproduction Center, and the first turkey hatchery center in the northwest of the Iberian Peninsula, located in Villamarín. Staying true to its environmental commitments, Coren has also expanded its energy and sustainability division, promoting pioneering circular economy projects, including 2 renewable energy plants for processing livestock biomass and a biomethanization plant for generating biogas. Today, Coren is a leader in the production of chicken, free-range chicken, organic chicken, turkey, free-range eggs, Galician beef, pork and ham, especially with its chestnut-fed pork range. Coren's products are sold in more than 55 countries, with the UK standing out, where Coren is present in the most prestigious retail chains, as well as in the Asian market. Meanwhile, Coren Grill, Coren's prepared food chain, has expanded across Galicia with a gourmet store model that sets itself apart through the quality of its offerings. In addition, Coren has launched a modern food truck to bring its products to festivals and events throughout Galicia and across Spain. Today, Coren accounts for 50% of Galicia's agri-food production. From the 3 industrial installations it started with, Coren now operates 23 facilities across Galicia, with its headquarters still based in Orense. Under the leadership of Manuel Gómez Franqueira, Coren has become the largest meat cooperative in Spain and one of the largest in Europe, with an annual turnover of 1.5 billion euros. We produce high-quality food, recognized in both national and international markets. These achievements have been recognized with numerous awards. All these accomplishments would not have been possible without the unity that defines Coren. Since our beginnings, we have been one big family. The 7,000 members and employees of Coren are united by a single goal: to bring the highest quality food to consumers' tables, while keeping our production and industrialization rooted in Galicia. We never forget our founding spirit: to produce the highest quality food and create jobs in our homeland. When we look back, we see everything we've achieved and the wealth we've generated in Galician agriculture. And when we look forward, there are still many projects to realize. Coren is a project for everyone, with a bright future ahead. Our challenge is to continue working every day, maintaining our unity, proud of who we are, and putting our full effort into the road that still lies ahead. Thank you to all the cooperative members and employees who have made this success possible over the years.